Good morning, Planty people! Welcome back to my YouTube channel! Today, I wanted to show you guys a peduncle tour, but I was waiting on this guy right over here to bloom. He's been at the state that he has been at in like quite some time now. I was really hoping that those little blooms would go ahead and pop and make an appearance for the video, but it doesn't seem like they're going to anytime soon. So, and it's doing this really funny thing of making those little blooms like turn yellow and fall off, so that's been really fun. So I hope that they open up very soon before they all fall off. But instead, in light of all of that is happening in my traumatic life, I figured we would go look at my prop box and see what I have propagating. I don't have a ton of stuff in there, but I do have some fun and interesting things. So I hope you guys enjoy. If you haven't already, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. And if you really like the content that I've been doing, don't forget to hit the like button. That really helps out my channel a heap. And I know that I've been having a lot of new subscribers recently. Hi guys, welcome to the party. It is full of craziness. We've got plants, we got cats, we got all the things. So let's go look at my prop box. Also guys, my kitties are just in love with our new furniture that we got. This is the first time I've ever had a new bed, and I don't know how long. Like, it is insane. I'm so excited to have a new bed and new furniture. Like, yes. Sassy, do you care? Do you even care? Sassy. Hey. Sassy. Yeah. You. I'm talking to you. How do you think about the furniture? I don't think she cares for it because she goes and sleeps in the guest bedroom, which inherited our old furniture. However, Maggie has decided that this is her bed. This is her domain. Okay, let's go to the prop box. Okay, so this is kind of the setup that I normally have going. It is so janky, and I'm very well aware of that. It is just my propagation box sitting on top of an Amazon box, and then two smaller prop boxes sitting on top of that. So yeah, that's how I'm living my life these days. Let's just go ahead and look what I have in this first one. Now this was super cute and super fun. I bought some string of hearts from, we call her Jelly on the Discord, but her name is Angelica. She has angel houseplants on Etsy. Go check her out. She's always selling really awesome plants for really, really awesome prices. But she sold me some string of hearts, just some cuttings and everything, and there was seed pods. And these are the seeds from the pods, and they're doing absolutely fantastic. They are exploding in there every single day. Well, I check on this most every day, maybe every other day for sure. There's new like little seeds that are sprouting, and I know that they're new because they have little pods still kind of attached to the top of the leaf. I'm kind of looking to see if I could show you an example. Sometimes whenever I see that, I know it's probably really bad, but I try and help the plant out. Like if you look at the little seed pod right there. But I like to help them out whenever I see the pod just like stuck on the top of the leaf, and I like to pull it off. Only if it's like easily to be pulled off. Like if there's any sort of tugging involved, then I leave it alone. But if it'll just kind of like, like fall off, I will assist it. And I've had this has been propagating for at least a month now. This is at least a month of growth, which, yay, I'm very excited about because I don't have a very good string of hearts at the moment, and I'm trying to fix that. So right here is a little bit more string of hearts. I was trying to do the Harley G method where she does the butterfly effect, and a lot of this on this side is dead corpses from previous string of hearts, but these are the ones that have like actually started growing. It was from the exact same bunch that I got from Angelica, but I kind of got around to messing with them a little too late. So that's why we only have a little bit of active growing and new growth. So, but they're doing okay. Not doing bad. Just don't look over in that corner. It's not even there, so. All right, so let's go ahead and look into Big Bertha right down here. I have a humidity thermometer in here, and it is, what is it saying? So it rests at 99%. I don't know how to set this up all the way. If anybody has any tips or directions on how to like get the rest of the screen set up, let me know in the comments down below, because I'm very, very confused about it. Like, the instructions that came with it were very, very vague. So I would love to be able to fix this. So yeah, let me know in the comments down below. Okay, so let's just go ahead and start in this corner. So over in this corner, we have some Hoya Australis Lisa, and there is some new little growth. Let me see if I can get you down in there, up at the very tip. And these guys, I made this propagation box probably a little over a month ago, give or take. But I filmed a video, and it was called a vlog. So if you want to check out how I kind of put it together, go and check out that video. Over here is Hoya numeraloides with some new growth. This is the first time a Hoya numeraloides has put out any type of growth for me, which is just like infuriating, because I have a whole nother pot of it that just, it doesn't do anything for me. It has been dropping leaves, and I don't know, like I cut off all the roots from it and made it start over, and it grew fabulous roots, and I put it into leca and it started dropping leaves, so I put it back into water, and it's just like, me and this Hoya have a love-hate relationship with each other. So I'm glad that this one's doing good, but I'm also furious that the other one's not. Here is a cutting of Hoya acuta, which is throwing hands right here. It's just got roots all up and down the whole entire vine. Everything in here is fully rooted except for this guy right here, which I will get to in a moment. And I have a cutting in here that's not fully rooted too. But this guy is doing really, really well. I'm glad that I'm looking at this now, because I had no idea that it was even throwing hands right there. So yay! Hoya that I always forget the name of is very, very rooted as well. I probably need to start potting these guys up, because if I let them root too much more, they're probably going to start intertwining with each other. And that's probably not going to be good, especially whenever you have to like break them apart. See, they even have tons of roots coming out the sides and right up here, and new growth up at the top. So yay. Hoya obscura. Oh, it's got a little baby. Yay, everything is putting out new growth. Like, everything is really in there. If you can see, I'm tugging a good bit. And the moss is just like, no, this is for me. You don't get to have them anymore. I'm pretty sure that I'm going to be giving this to a friend. Hopefully she's not watching, because then that would kind of ruin the planting a friend tag that's going on. I'm really been inspired by that. I think that it's awesome that people would just be, you know, looking at other friends' or other close acquaintances' wish list plants and just trying to make that happen for them. And this is going to a good home. Hoya Curtisii, I just randomly put in a cutting, and it's doing really, really well. It's growing all the way back here. Probably need to take it out. This will probably be something that I just like add to, I don't know, like an order that, not an order, but like if I do a trade with anybody, this will probably just get added along in with it, just because it is just like one strand. And I already have a really gigantic pot, so yeah. I have some random cuttings of neon pothos in here, and they are so happy. There's such new growth right here. There's one right over here that has a ton of new growth. And I have one over here that is producing new growth as well. Okay, so I have a cis discolor who is also going to a friend. We're doing a trade. She's giving me some Hoya. I'm giving her some cis. I have successfully rooted this guy, and I always heard that it was really, really difficult to root cis, but not in Moss. He rooted up right away almost. This is a very sad story. This is my Monstera, my Amedrium zippolenia. I'm not 100% sure how to say it. But this guy was doing really, really bad in LECA, but he was doing okay in soil. And sometimes I have a difficult time trying to figure out whether or not something like an aeroid needs to be watered. So I've been trying to like transition a lot of them into LECA so that I don't have to worry about like when it needs to be watered. I just water it whenever the nutrient water is low. And I let this guy get root rot. So let's see. Yeah, he's not rooted at all. Like I just barely gave it a little tug and it just like came right up. I'm really hoping that this guy, pulls around and survives. I also have some, he had a runner that I just took a few cuttings of, or not really, I took a few cuttings of. I just like cut the runner and I put the nodes in the moss, so we're just gonna see if that roots. I have a ZZ Raven that I just put in there. There's gonna be absolutely no growth in that because it'll probably be a really long time. More String of Hearts right here. It's putting out a lot of new growth. Sorry, the sun is being really, really weird. It's coming and going as it pleases. So this is my Hoya compacta Mauna Loa. Sure. It is doing really, really well. It's put out some new growth for me. I did have it in its own little terrarium type of cloche. And I decided that my varicosum needed it a little bit more. And I put this guy in my prop box. I just did it very, very recently too. I was trying to leave him just out and about, but his moss was getting dry like every other day. And I just figured it would be a lot easier to keep his moss damp if I kept him in the prop box. And yeah, because since the humidity stays at like 99%, it should stay fine. Yeah, I haven't had a ton of new growth from this guy, but there are slow growers, but I've had 2 new leaves, so that makes me happy. Okay, and the last and final guy I just have him sitting in the water over here because he seems to really like it and he's got a ton of roots. And this is, so gosh, the light is just horrible. This is my, I know it's not red at the moment, but this is my red Ripsalis. And he's so cool. Yeah, he rooted really, really fast for me. At first, it started to rot a little bit and I cut the rot off. Because it was sitting in the moss, and then I was like, you know what, I'm just gonna stick you right in the water, and he has been doing fabulous ever since. I haven't seen any new growth off of him. I think he's just trying to establish some more roots before he does any of that, and that's okay, dude. That is okay with me. So yeah, that is my prop box update, and there's a lot of good things happening in there. I've had a few mishaps in there, of course. Still like really learning with moss, and I've had a lot of fun learning with moss. I like moss. I like the idea of moss, and sometimes it just doesn't work out for me. But we're doing better. We're getting better at it. The garbage is about to be getting picked up, so I hope you guys can't hear that. But I did originally have my varicosum and melanochrysum wet sticks in that prop box, but I don't think that they were doing the best, so I just put them both in the same Ziploc bag. So I just put them both in the same Ziploc bag propagation, and I think they're going to be doing a lot better that way. I don't really know why they would be doing better. Oh yeah, I think it's because I moved them underneath my grow light, and I was thinking that they probably needed a little bit more sun for longer, just because, you know, sometimes Florida is crazy and it gets overcast a lot, and I just wanted to make sure that they got like the best treatment as possible because I really want them to live. I really want them to make it. I know my my varicosum was really exciting whenever it put out a tiny, almost microscopic leaf, but it hasn't done anything since, and I'm still like hoping that another leaf comes out. And of course my melanochrysum, like I bought that guy for like super cheap off of Etsy, and as soon as I got it, like the very next day, the leaf like immediately like turned completely yellow, and I had to chop it off. And I've been trying for a really long time now to save it, and I don't think that it's going to be saved anytime soon. So yeah, if anybody has anything they want to trade for a melanochrysum, like cutting or anything like that, let a girl know in the comments down below. But yeah, I hope you guys really enjoyed. If you haven't already, don't forget to hit that subscribe button, and don't forget to hit the like button, and I will see you guys next time. Bye!